Hi there. Today on this Millennial Review, we're talking about the rigid Gen5X brushless impact wrench. This is model number R86037. You can get this tool in both a bare format, so without a battery, or in a kit, as well as a few other different ways. But this is the highest performance brushless impact that's available right now. Outside of their stealth version. The stealth one uses a hydraulic impact mechanism on the inside, where this is the traditional mechanical style. Now, when talking about this, because it is a brushless motor, it's going to have a lot longer runtime as well as higher power than many of the lower priced versions. It also is pretty neat because it runs in their standard 18-volt lineup. So this battery that we have here works on all the different rigid tools that are out there, as well as it works in this one. Now, there's a few things that I've definitely come to really like about this tool after owning it for a little while. The first is going to be the rubber overmold that's actually on the tool. It fits really nicely in hand. The positioning is great. And all the tools that actually, or functions rather, that come on the tool are ambidextrous. You can hit them from both sides, you can adjust the speeds up top, and that sort of thing. And that really brings me to the speeds. So one of the neat things about this brushless tool is it's got about 2,250 inch-pounds of force, and you can control just how fast it actually operates with these three different settings up top. So that kind of keeps you from blowing out the material that you're working on, or say running through the drywall when you're trying to put a screw in. And that's really just a pretty nice feature. It also has a really nice chuck system on the front. So the chuck, it's one of these pull style chucks. If you take your new bit, you can actually slide it in, and if you just pull the chuck back, it'll pop right in pretty easily. Now, when looking at the front of the tool, the other thing that I definitely care for is the fact that you've got this little button right on the grip. If you press that button, you'll have these three lights light up in the front. And that really allows you to be able to see the material you're working on without necessarily having the absolute best light. With that, the one thing that I can say is in some tighter spots, because of all the extra overmold around the top that really makes the tool look nice, it does make it a little challenging because you can run into your material or mar the wall or stuff like that. So that's really the only downside. Now, it does come with a belt clip, which, like everything else, is ambidextrous, so you can put it on either side. I choose not to, but that's something that maybe you would want to do. And overall, the tool is pretty good. I upgraded from an older DeWalt 18-volt with the NiCad battery, and it's amazing the difference. The runtime on this is just so much longer than the DeWalt that I had before. And it's really a nice upgrade, especially considering I'm bumping into the rigid ecosystem of these batteries. And Rigid has that lifetime service agreement. So if you remember to actually sign up for it with your receipt from Home Depot, you actually get batteries for life, the ones that actually come with the tool. And then if anything were to break on the tool, they'll go ahead and either replace it or fix it for you. Now, let me just show you kind of the power in this running through some material, so that way you can see just how strong it is. So to give a little bit of a context on just how much power, we've got some 3-inch long screws, a couple of these 2x4s, and we're going to sink this all the way through. So let me go ahead and just show you how much power and how it actually gets it done. All right, let's go ahead and see just how quick we can sink a 3-inch screw right in. That is pretty strong. You can see it went all the way through there. Let's go ahead and get you a different view. So we'll go ahead and do it again with this other screw. Let's grab a second, and we'll do the same thing here. So just get it started, and then That is a pretty strong drill, or impact rather, and definitely enjoy it. Hey, thanks for tuning in and watching this review of my rigid Gen5X brushless impact. It was nice to be able to show you what I like about the impact, and I really am curious about what you think of it. Make sure to leave a comment down below with exactly what you think about this impact wrench, and let me know what your favorite tool maybe to use around the house is. Now, also be sure to go ahead and like the video as well as subscribe if you want to see more kind of products and reviews that I come across in my daily life.